Oh my goodness, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's alright. It's just a bucket falling over in the
I just had my truck sort of rear up.
laundry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounded a lot more like the kitchen sink, but okay.
No, pretty sure it was the...
Okay, we'll find out. I'll report back by a text message that will appear on the screen right now. Very interesting. Okay.
Oh, doesn't...
You right?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just... Just didn't like going into second. I'm going up a slight hill.
Oh, that's a pity.
That's all right. Well, I've got 9 jerry cans of fuel on top of...
9 jerry cans of food. Yeehaw!
And a spare wheel.
Whoops. Okay.
See if I'm going the right way,
About
folks.
now is the perfect moment for a screenshot, I think. Might even get into F9. Yeah, see if I can. That's probably a good one. Cool.
This one looks quite good as well.
Well, make sure you get it. I'll definitely. Usually, I end up using my own screen for the screenshots, but I certainly am not opposed to using yours. Just I normally try and make sure I get a screen something good for a screenshot for a thumbnail. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't want 4th gear there.
No. 4th gear?
I went to go into 2nd, but I went 4th. Okay. I think too often I'm assuming that I just need to have my foot pressed down the whole time, and that's certainly not the case. The case 700. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that in front of Prane. Everything going alright for you, Prane?
Yes, thanks very much.
Wonderful. Got a little thing, a hole appearing next to me. Yeah, it's enormous. It's a sinkhole.
Getting muddy again, is it?
No, it's just an enormous... Oh, sorry, I'm running into a tree. I'm running into several trees. Mind you, that's not much of a problem for this brute. 7 load points, blimey.
Yep.
So what were you carrying? I thought you had a short log.
No. With the fact that you're concentrating, as we've, found before, I can't see what's happening. There's a shed in the way. You didn't hear the fact that I said I had a medium log trailer on the back.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I could get medium logs in the rear. In the back of the front,
backpack.
the actual truck, yeah. But I loaded them in, and it wasn't saying I couldn't, but they seemed to be a bit too long.
Yeah. How are we going to do this? Because we'll only need 1 more load of lumber, but we still need to unlock the entirety of the other garage.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go.
Do you want to do a garage run and then do your logs?
Yeah. We'll do a garage run. As a matter of fact, I probably should have gone and got some fuel. Hey, my pumpkins have regenerated.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I've got a good view now. Yeah, they do that kind of thing. It's much like how the mud regenerates. Really. Yeah. Ooh, I went a bit off course when I wasn't watching in F9. Well, I was watching, but just I couldn't see the front. Definitely going to go into first gear for this chap.
Detach the trailer.
Oh, dear.
Pull out a bit.
I'm going to have to detach that chap.
Actually, I know what I'm going to do.
This isn't so good.
I know what I'm going to do. Crash. Wasn't looking well. Oh, there's a massive field of pumpkins.
I'm going to have to change trucks to the Ural. So you can always trust a Ural, can't you?
Yep. You're learning, aren't you? Good trucks.
Well, at no point did I ever say you couldn't.
No, I know, but you know, I always like the Ural.
As do I. Okay.
Yeah, but you're.
Oh, I'm a bit more agnostic in terms of
Yeah.
sort of the country or whatever it comes from.
Well, you like your. Well, no, going back to the original, you like your C255.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
I wish they had little signposts.
This way to.
Lumber this way or something. You know. Fuel. It's the last fuel.
Can't change truck because it's too far away. Now this is one of those examples where Captain Prang has made some illegal moves in the past where he's gone, oh, it's just a little way over there. I'll just go and jump in that truck. Yeah, here I am walking. But the rule is that we have established over hundreds and hundreds of episodes is that you don't walk, which is what we call jumping in the map, unless you have to. So if you're totally, screwed in terms of damage, and the other person isn't anywhere near, you've got to walk. That's your only option. So then you can do it. But there's been a couple of times where we've had Prang doing a couple of slightly questionable things where he could have driven down to the other vehicle. There was nothing stopping him doing that. It's a little annoying because he just came from there, which is exactly what I just did there. I'm going to shut up because I'm rambling. It's also because I'm concentrating, that's why I'm rambling, but you've got my point by now.
Well,
Whoops.
I actually felt that, you know, there's a truck over there, you might as well you can walk to it if you want. You know, you can see the truck, it's not very far away, so... I mean, in real life you could walk to it.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
But in that logic, why wouldn't they just make that a feature of the game?
How would they do that?
Well, by extending the reach of being able to hop on
Oh,
trucks.
okay, all right.
Like
okay.
that's
fair
clearly.
enough.
I mean, it's the same thing of, you know, why don't they make their, you know, the ability to pop your tire? They've made that bit easier for you. So surely you exchange that for another bit of hardness, which
No,
is
that's fine. That's fine.
the distance at
I'm
which you
quite
hop.
happy not to do that now. It's just that I didn't think that it was a problem as such.
Well, it was a thing that we set up right in the very. Like, I think it was in season 2.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
didn't
even
take
one.
it as literally. You know, I didn't.
Anyway,
I didn't lock into that concept the way you did. Oh, yes, I'd forgotten about that.
now I'm getting quite low on fuel. I'm going to come out of all-wheel drive. I'm thinking I'll probably... Which thing did you fill up?
Which thing did I fill up?
Yeah, lumber mill. Okay.
The first one you come to.
I'm just going to cross
Closer
my
to the
fingers.
garage.
Yeah. I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope I can get to where I need to get to with the amount of fuel that I've got.
Haven't you got 2 trucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
Nothing. So nothing. Forget I said anything.
Try a bit of second gear. See if I can get a bit further along. It doesn't always work as successfully when you're dragging a truck, because when you're dragging a truck, we've realised that it is basically in an auto mode. So it doesn't actually follow your gears. So if you're in a truck that has a slow first gear, then the truck that you're dragging might ram up the back of you and push you along, and then you go into second gear and suddenly you're dragging it along.
Oh, garage semi-trailer.
So you've got to be careful.
Garage semi-trailer. Yep.
All good?
Yep.
Cool.
So let's go.
Oh! What have I done?
There.
I'm a moron. I've driven all the way up to this block post carrying lumber.
You remember when you called me a twonk?
Yeah, fair enough.
I was waiting for you to make that mistake.
Oh, why have I done that? That was the dumbest. I think I've driven through it so many times at this point.
Now who's a twonk?
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just not going to say anything.
What a fool I was. I was just like, why have I suddenly stopped? Is something gone wrong with my rear truck? Oh, well, I'm glad something, a bit different happened. I'd be a bit bored, just plodding along. Not what?
Nothing. Stupid boy. You stupid boy.
That's fine.
I'm only joking.
I'm quite
I thought
content.
you were rude to me, so I thought, right, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, but there are other ways that you can go around. Like, I'm just going around the edge, really.
Yep.
Like, I'm not having to go all the way up the way that you went. Hang on, what am I stuck on? Nothing. That's right, that's what I thought. Get around here. Come
See where I'm
here.
going.
Turn into here. And we're... If we go up along here, am I gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
It can take 800 damage. This truck's got.
Like, that's how many points of damage it can take?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this one's 600. I can't remember the other one.
Okay.
Might be the same.
Well, it's armoured. Probably 1,000.
Well, it's armoured against armaments, but I don't know.
Sure. Rag, mama, rag. Don't you know it's true? Good one.
Dunsky.
Are you going to then do your garage points?
Once I've finished.
Yep.
Once I've got the other
Oops.
thing, because I've just got the one truck done now, and I'm going to go and fuel up the other one so it's got enough to get around.
Okay. Whoops.
What?
Sorry. Doing the usual, spinning around on on the wheel mouse thing and driving into trees.
Spinning around on the real mouse.
The wheel mouse.
Oh, the wheel mouse.
The wheel, not the wheel mouse.
The real mouse? Squeak, squeak.
That's your chair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yes. That's what I came for.
What?
I've got my spinning, flashing lights.
You shouldn't get bored with those.
I'm never going to get bored with these.
8 damage. Changing gear. Wow.
It's a lot of damage, that is, sir. Now, do I have any fuel in this?
It's a lot of truck.
Balls. I don't have any fuel. It's okay. This is the truck we needed to launch the rescue operation for you, which admittedly didn't go all that well back in season 7, which feels a long time ago now.
Oh, Dangerous Roads 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one would have done it.
No, I mean with the flashing lights on mine.
Oh, my goodness me.
What?
Whoops. Where have I gone? Where's the road gone? I'll turn around and
I've got
look
the
at you.
weirdest symbol on my truck. It's got a tree, an upside down fish, a line, and a big pile of stuff.
We've talked about this before. We've had this conversation before. What do you reckon it means?
Have we had a conversation about this symbol?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember this conversation about the symbol. I suspect that it means if this goes in the water, it will kill fish.
Toxic, yeah.
But it just feels like... I mean, I suppose they're trying to make it like... you know... translate across languages. But still, it feels like slightly strange.
Well, look at that...
logo.
Look at that symbol for shower in that, is it that, there's a airport somewhere, and it looked just like a Dalek.
Oh yeah, another one you mean. Well, I was watching, I can't remember if I sent it to you, it was this really interesting video I was watching. If I were to have a guess, I think it was Vox, the company that, you know, the media company that produced it. I could be wrong there, it was talking about how they designed the what's it called? What's that warning that you get on like hazardous chemical? Biohazard, I think.
Yep.
So that's the one that got all the spiky bits on it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Cool. So they were talking about the designing of that and the fact that they had to design a symbol that represented toxicity, hazard, all that kind of thing, to anyone from any country speaking any language, from any culture, but also the fact that that material may remain hazardous for thousands of years. And so they had to design something that they thought people in thousands of years' time would also understand to mean hazardous and toxic. And it was really interesting looking at how they chose the different shapes and angles to make it look scary.
The D538, the 8-wheeler thing at the garage, is half petrol, half full of petrol, half damaged.
Okay, cool.
Okay, carry on.
Blimey, the fuel system in this Ural, which in fairness is very long, guess how much it carries?
The what? The fuel system?
Yeah.
Is that
it's backpack on my Ural.
Well, how much?
2,200.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't feel too unrealistic because it is very big.
Nope.
But at the same time, it's quite a lot.
Yep. That's good.
Nothing to sneeze at. Well, unlike me at the beginning of the episode.
Yes, oh yes, I need more garage points, so I've got to go back, haven't I? Yeah. I can't. Let me go back to the other garage.
You sure do. I mean, I'd gladly do the other garage points in a minute if you want. Actually, that's probably worth it. You come up to the other garage and put your your logging truck back on and head down and pick up another
Yeah,
short
well,
log
of course,
thing.
me
And by the
thinking-
time you've done that,
Yeah, I was thinking,
head down.
I'll go into this garage that
Yeah.
I've just dropped off at and pick up a load of a log back and nip down to the other kiosk, pick up
Yeah.
the logs and come up. Easy peasy. American squeezy.
jet truck. Okay, so we're all fueled back up in the HIMARS. And reverse back a bit.
This thing you're trying to pronounce, the HIMARS sort of thing. I don't know if you realise, but there's do you know the World War II 6x6 amphibious truck with a propeller and a rudder with like a boat front called the Duck?
Yeah, I've been on it in London.
DUKW? That's right, you did, yeah. Well, it's DUKW, so it sounds like they're saying duck.
DUK, so Duckle.
Well, no, not really. It's just that as you'll get to hear any minute
Okay,
now,
so I just
let
need to
me
shut up.
explain. Yeah, is that